This is a U201 curved hook, number 14.
Red or orange thread.
Wrapping the thread back towards the bend of the hook, past the lead line in front, and then keep rotating to the back of the shank. This helps lock in the thread. I change directions to go back to the eye of the hook, and then I change directions to go back, so this gives a crisscross pattern on the shank. I end at the tip of the hook. I'm now going to cut the poly yarn 1.5 inch, 2 inch strip. I'm going to combine these and roll them between my fingers to relax the fibers. Get them more in line, easier to compact when I make the loop with the yarn. Do the same thing with the eye of the egg or the embryo. This stuff it really stretches good, so you can get it compact. So if you want a smaller dot for the embryo, you just divide that in two. In this case, I'm just using one strip compressed with my fingers. So I make a loop, and then I lift up. I want to get the yarn or the thread lined up. And I cinch it down, line it up a little bit, make sure it's all lined up. Make a few more loops, and as I'm doing that, I'm pulling down to make sure it tightens. Lift everything up, and I wind in back a few times, and then I helicopter, and then I wind in front a few times after I'm done helicoptering. You only need to make 5 or 6 wraps. Wind up to the eye, whip finish it a couple of times. Snip the end, and the tag end doesn't matter if there's some left there. It doesn't need to be directly close to the shank. Put a drop of adhesive down onto the thread. This is where your rotary vise comes in handy. Rotate it back around, lift all the yarn up, gather it. Cutting from the eyelet up at an angle, and then down across back to the curve of the hook. So I rotate those scissors down. That's all there is to it. And then I continue to work the fibers down and around until they relax and make a circle. Trim it up with your scissors or however you like. Typically go underneath the hook as one cut, and then wherever it's more compact, I will trim kind of some of the loose fibers around it just to help it make a circle. It's nice to be particular in this particular case. A lot of particulars in there. Fish really like these. I think the color matters more than how round the egg is. You can see that it forms underneath. This kind of helps when you set the hook. There's not as much material there, and so you do most of the time get a really good hook set on the fish.